Alright everybody, welcome back to the career mode here on iRacing as we're today heading to Richmond and Martinsville is going to be a fun race. Get chaotic like the last episode. Either way, let's get right into the race. As we go into practice, the car felt pretty good, really good actually. I was not expecting to have the pace that I did in practice as we would finish P2 in practice, so very solid. Going into qualifying here, I was feeling, again, pretty confident because of the practice results. And here's our best lap, coming out of 3 and turn number 4. We're going to come across the line, and it is looking like it's going to be pole. It looked like, actually, our second lap. Yeah, our second lap was better than the first. But here we go, coming to the green flag. We'll be on pole for this race. Let's get right into it. Green flag in the air. We lead the field here at Richmond, looking for redemption at Coda. If you don't remember how that race went down, we definitely deserved more from there. As already you can see West Gallo trying to catch us and the rest of the field scrambling. As here we go into turn 3 and 4. Look at that 18 right on the right rear. We knew that with tracks like Richmond, track position is just so important. As here comes the 18 to the outside, trying to make the move in turn 1 and 2. Can he do that? My rival from the junior series. We're going to use him up maybe a tad bit right there. We hold it down the inside, get a good run out of turn number 2. Look at this battle right here for the lead. It is so important to keep the lead here at Richmond as we would clear him. But because we sent it in on that corner, here comes the 18 with the crossover. We get loose on the exit. Now he's going down the inside, but now we're in the better position because we're on defense and we're going to have the outside here. So we're just going to easily pinch him down and take the lead and clear him. As here we are, coming to the end of stage number 1, a dominant stage despite West Gallo being right on the rear of us. We come across the line and we are going to win stage number 1. A great stage result from us. Either way, coming back to the green flag is back in the air for stage number 2. And one thing that I did notice about this car right away at the end of that stage was our long run pace was actually not that good for today. So that had me a bit concerned as here we go into 3 and 4, clearing the field and trying to just pull away at this point. But I did not feel confident that we could pull away because those rears were really going on me. Either way, here we go, lap 26. Here comes the 18 trying to pass us. We're getting so tight because we don't have speed on the long run. Now the 7 car is on the bottom. He's looking to make this pass for the race lead. And if we lose it, that's crucial. That could send us to the back. And here we go. We're going to try to go to the outside. We end up hitting the wall. And due to hitting the wall, we're going to fall back right here. We start losing positions over and over again. The car was just so tight. There was just nothing we can do. And if we just lit up, I mean, look at this. We lose 2 spots right here just on the exit of 2. Just trying our best to basically survive at this point, coming to the end of the stage. As I was coming up with a plan for the end of the stage, as I believe it would be Justin Allgaier who wins stage number 2. And under the stage, we're going to come down and take tires. Now, we are the only one pitting, so meaning we're going to go all the way to the back. And look at that, 32 seconds of damage as well. We would fix that. As here we come to the restart. It's going to get interesting up front as Justin Allgaier leading the field. West Gallo on the outside with the advantage. It's going to be interesting fight between these two as the green flag is out. We're back to green at Richmond for the final stage. Could be West Gallo's, I believe, 4th win of the season or 3rd win of the season. Or can Justin get his first win? Or can Evan spice it up? Can Noah Gregson? Noah Gregson has not won this season yet. Can he spice it up? Anyway, coming from the back, it is going to be difficult. Look at us going middle 3 wide on these guys. Remember that we also have the fresh tires. We almost get into the 08 right there. And now it is time to go. We got to try to get to the front here as fast as we can and damage-free would be the best idea for us. As here we go, 3 wide through the middle. Contact between the 6 and the 92. Maybe this will open up the doors. It does. And look at this. We're going to be 4 wide going into turn number 3. We make contact with the 92. We're around. No one else hits us. And there's not that much damage on the car, but the caution is back out. Yes, we just tried to go 4 wide. and try to get to the front, and we end up taking ourselves out. But either way, the green flag back in the air. Now it's the 18 and the 11. It seemed like the car on the outside on these restarts had the mega advantage. As look at that run that Evan's gonna get down the straightaway. Evan Addison leading once again. He's had some bad luck this season, but he is trying to turn it around with a win. Either way, again, coming from the back is going to be hard. We get into the back of the 34. The tires are so overwhelming, as obviously we did come down again for another set of tires because our car. And look at the 34, not happy with us. He just straight comes down on us. I mean, and I don't blame him. We're just trying to go through the field, and we're being pretty dirty about it. But here we go, down into turn number 1 and 2. We send it 3 wide on the bottom of the 77, but they're making contact up in the front. The 08 hard into the outside wall. Nose straight into the wall, as another caution would come out here as we get ready to go back to green flag racing. The 08 stays on track, but either way, green flag back in the air. And I believe at this point, Noah Gregson's on the outside, and it's Evan Addison on the inside. But again, it's time for us to go. It's only 6 to go. We're on the freshest tires in the field. We're trying to make some moves right here. As here we come to the white flag, a pretty good sum of the race. We're trying to get Josh Perry here, and we've got to the top 10 at this point. Really trying to push on this white flag, try to get this last position. We got a mega run through the final corner. But either way, Noah Gregson, surprisingly, is going to take his first win of 2022. He's looking to turn around after a bad start this season. Either way, look at us. Down to the inside of Jeremy Clements. We use him up into 3 and 4. We get that pass, and looking as we come across the line, it's going to be P8. We will definitely take a solid top 10 on top of the very good stage results today. Either way, let's get right into Martinsville, as once again, the car was pretty good in practice. This is my first time around this track, and with knowing NASCAR 75th season, we all know that rookies are not the best here. This track is hard to learn, and it took us a while to get this car tuned in. And it was kind of the opposite of Richmond, where in qualifying, instead of us doing well, we did bad. I mean, look at this. Coming out of turn number 4, we step on the gas, we come across the line, and it's P16. We're expected to qualify top 10 to top 5 in this car, and we struggled either way. Coming back to the green flag right here, Martinsville is green. Ty Gibbs leads the field as we go into turn number 1 with his teammate, trying to see who's going to be number 1 at JGR. Contact between the 18 and 54. I look at it out of perspective right here. We're just trying to survive at this point. We're just trying to file in, calm down, get in a rhythm, and just drive the race. But Martinsville is a track that is not easy to get that, because anything can happen at any given moment. So after the first lap, we were still P16, trying to get past this 23 car of Anthony Alfredo. We got a good run out of the corner as we head into turn number 3. Look at that. Look at the stands. As coming out of 3 and 4, we got one car wide. There's contact between Jeremy Clements and someone else up front. He comes up right in front of the field. The 48 is flipping over, and our car is absolutely destroyed. As you can see from the replay here, the 51 just gets hit, comes back up the track, and the 48 about flips down the front stretch. And you can see our car is destroyed. And to be honest, yeah, the rest of this race is pretty much a sum up of what happened in the front end. Look at that. We even got the black flag for the car having too much damage. And it sucks. I mean, we were coming off of a decent day at Richmond, and I truly felt that we could have done something if we had just kept this car clean. But either way, we'd come down. It was only 23 seconds of required repairs. So we would get this car out there and ready to go as we go back to green flag racing right here. Now, Evan Addison on the outside. Green flag in the air. Ty Gibbs leading the field once again. But there's contact with Evan Addison. Another big contact at the front. Those are two championship contenders making contact. And that puts the 18 back in front. But now the 9 trying to catch him. As look at us. We're trying to fight our way through the field. We're freaking going 3 wide. But a huge wreck comes out of turn number 4. I've lost my breath at this point. But yeah, the 11 gets sent barrel rolling through the air. A little bit of a laggy clip because of all the particles. But yeah, the 11's pretty much done. I don't even know how to describe that caution. But either way, we go back to green flag racing. And let me tell you now, this race is going to get chaotic. Let me tell you that right now. But either way, let's go to the end of the stage number 2. Right here, or stage, I don't remember if this was stage 1 or 2, but Wes Gallo side by side to the line is going to beat Noah Gregson. These two have been heating up, as you can tell. Either way, yes, that was actually stage number 1. We go back to green flag racing, and it is time to go for me. I mean, it's either time to go or just time not to wreck. So we would just file in line right here, but again, being in the middle of the pack, you can see so much stuff happen. We get a caution right there. I don't know what that was. Probably just another wreck in the back, but either way, green flag back in the air. 33 to go, as we still got stage 2 to determine right here. As again, we're just trying to, as time goes on, every time these cautions happen, we've just been fixing the car. And here we come to the end of stage number 2. No Gregson this time takes it. Solid day from him so far, as he was able to take the lead from Wes Gallo right there. As the green flag comes in the air, Noah Gregson and Wes Gallo have been dueling all day. What's going to happen here? There's contact between the two. Those two are starting to heat up every single restart. It is starting to heat up more and more and more. Even Sam Mayer is up there and AJ Allmendinger. So can those guys steal a win from these guys today if something happens? But we're going back to our perspective. Look at this. I mean, look at this wreck. The 66 goes in the air, and we are once again killed. We had another wreck. We lose our hood once again, and it's another massive wreck. Look at this pileup as I turn around. Huge pileup at Martinsville. What else can I say? Let's just look at this. I mean, the 51 just turns to 66. The 66 goes into the air, and we have a massive pileup down the straightaway. Either way, we move on to the next restart where, again, we would just fix up some damage. And we're just trying to survive at this point. We're up to P16 because we're still on the lead lap. That's the only reason why we are up here. But either way, the green flag back in the air. And it's a turn number 1. There's contact between the championship contenders. Oh, no. And that's going to put the race pretty much into Ty Gibbs' hands right there as he takes the race lead. But Wes Gallo and Noah Gregson might be building some sort of rivalry, some sort of frustration with one another with that contact. But either way, we continue with our race, and we're just chilling right here. We look to pass Jeremy Clements. We get into the back of the O2, he's a lap down. But we would get by Jeremy Clements, putting us back into the top 15. But unfortunately, he would get us back, and because of the power being so bad. But either way, it's the white flag of the race. It is time to end it, as Ty Gibbs, while trying to lap the 77, is going to win at Martinsville and will win, I believe, his 4th race of 2022. How about that for the 54 team? Out of turn number 4, we finished P15 at the line. A solid day for us. Let's go back to HQ. Alright guys, welcome back to HQ. Let's get right into it and look right at the points. As you can see, Wes Gallo back in the points lead after that race. We're still mid in points. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to 4Click Media and Pierce Graphics for obviously sponsoring us despite them not being on the car yet, hinting at the future. Either way, expect the video next Sunday with the series, and I have an F1 series coming along, so be ready for that. Anyways, see you guys in the next one.